Hello there. My name is Jonathan Zorang, and I am here to showcase my art talents in my showcase. Ever since I was a young boy, I used to love drawing, and one of the first types of drawings I loved was cartoon characters. And when I went to Disney World, I loved drawing Disney World characters such as Minnie and Mickey and the rest of the gang. And I showed them to the actual characters themselves, and they all said that they liked it, and they took a picture of me. And I think this is my first inspiration to keep going, because, I don't know, when you're little, you have a lot of inspiration, so, you know.
Alright, moving on with stuff.
Let's get started.
Let's introduce the cast. This is Jonathan Zorang, average artist. And I am
we don't have time.
Chris.
Yeah.
Is awesome director.
He's my lovely assistant, just like my cooking.
I wouldn't say assistant. Alright,
Okay.
moving on.
Now,
his first picture.
This is my first one. My first one is called Oops. And the reason why I chose this one, because this is one of my cartoon drawings. My cartoon animal drawings. And I chose this one because I just wanted to get like a funny feel to start off the exhibit. And I think it showcases the funny feeling because it says the title's Oops. And it's just like a silly little drawing that about a bunny who fell into some snow, and I just think it cracks me up every time I look at it. Don't you think so?
Funny crap.
I know. Okay, moving on. Now we're just gonna tour the rest.
Come on down to
We're gonna go down to my second picture. And my second picture, I drew this picture because it reminded me of a book I read called Ralph S. Mouse, and the title is A Two-Handed Job.
It reminds me of Ratatouille.
Yeah. Okay, so I drew this one because I wanted to do another cartoon, fictional, fantasy-based character, and I thought of a mouse holding an umbrella. And it was kind of funny because, you know, mice are a lot smaller than umbrellas. So my brother actually chose this title, and he called it The Two-Handed Job because, you know, he was trying to be funny, and which is clearly not. But he used two hands to hold the umbrella, so Chris called it A Two-Handed Job. So I just wanted to bring some live action to it and make it a little more hysterical.
On with things. Now some of our everyday art, you know. Let's move on, and this would be, you know what, never mind. The lighting's not good.
The lighting's not good over there.
Okay.
My third piece. Okay, this has a little background information, and I drew basically a dog, and my title is called The Truth Inside, and as you can see, a little double trident thing, some sort of snake tongue.
It's a beard.
So double ears, and then like tail scales, and a little tail,
got some
and
big ass
claws. Well, it expresses the evil on the outside that appears to. Well, the dog is actually my dog Sissy, and when people first get to know her, they think just see the outside and they see a mean dog that it barks a lot. But as you get to know her more, based on my heart I drew, she's really a very loving dog, and you just need to give her a chance first. So it represents my dog and many other dogs around the world, and all they want is loving.
All right. Before we go on to the next picture, I will put on some relaxing music to help this exhibit get on better.
Come on, Chris, I have a little time. Okay. So here we go with my fourth piece. My fourth piece is called Inspirational Love. And I chose Inspirational Love because roses are such an inspiration for many couples, and they give them to inspire their own love and showcase to one another. And I chose 3 examples.
You know what? The music isn't working.
Yeah. Well, I chose 3 examples, and they're 3 very different examples. One's open, one's closed, and one has including the leaves. And it just shows the many types of
I see what
love
you did there.
that you can, and many types of love that you can give to other people. Not just like girlfriends, it can also be like family and friends.
Girlfriends are nice though.
Yeah, that too. So, thank you.
All right, moving on to another home piece of art. That, my friend, is Dale Earnhardt Sr., the best race car driver ever lived. We'll see him more during the exhibit.
Yes.
His next
fourth
piece
is called There's No Place Like Home. And I got this from The Wizard of Oz. And the reason why I chose this is because I drew a little simple cottage. And this is my first nature piece. Oh, and the one before this was also my nature piece. Forgot to mention that.
Hey,
this is my second.
You know what that looks like, Jonathan? The cabin in the woods.
Yeah. Okay. Now my second nature piece.
Scary stuff.
Okay. My second nature piece is very simple, elegant. A bunch of snow, and I just showed there's no place like home because it just represents a peaceful feel and vibe that, like, when you enter home, it just brings out the sensation of love and happiness. I don't know. I was just feeling, and it's Christmas time anyway, so it also inspired me to draw that. And moving on to my last piece, and the reason why I say this for last, because this is emotion. Now, I don't know if this is my favorite, but the reason why I drew this is because I wanted to, and the title is called Love Hurts. And first off, I drew, the reason why I drew this is because, the reason why I drew this is because, as you can see, there's a baby inside the eye, and that's the reason why she's crying. And this leads me to the title, Love Hurts, because it hurt for her dreams was all crushed when she had this baby because it ruined her a little bit, and also it lead to like unhappiness sometimes according to statistics. But I think the title obviously is 3 little dots, and that means it's not finished. Love hurts, but the reward is much greater. And the reason why I chose this is because, as you can see, she's crying, and the little thing represents a staircase because it's representing a, like, supposedly downward fall, but it's actually really not.
It looks like a worm.
And it's completely just the opposite. And yeah, it kind of does.
But,
only she knows that. So.
We thought to end this wonderful exhibit.
Well, and now to end, I know that this has been a fulfilling experience, and I hope that you really enjoyed it as well. So, looking back at this project, I know that I gave it my all. Just like the legendary Dale Earnhardt Sr. just has right now. Look at it. I'll be amazed. Yeah. And now I can roar. Roar, 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 roar. I'm done. Okay, thank you. Goodbye. Say bye, Chris.
Bye, peeps.